Welcome back on a Friday morning. I do want to start out east, and Baker City is one of our local communities, if you will. It's included in this heat index. This does not include Burns. It's mostly down in Nevada and over in Idaho and just clipping parts of Oregon. But the area in question, 95 to 103 degree temperatures. Now, you folks in Baker City expected to stay in the upper 90s today, but I wanted to point that out. And of course, nationally, and we get back on this side, heat is still a big concern in the desert Southwest and back into Texas. There's Phoenix projected at 117. Today will be what, the 22nd day of 110 degree temperatures or better. And again, they're adding to an all-time record every single time they notch another day in that. 103 up in Boise, Reno's 100, and Medford is at 98. Now for us, we have a marine push this morning that's going to keep our temperatures more in the comfortable zone. Here's the national satellite picture. Storms rolling across Kansas and Oklahoma this morning, but no storm threat here in Oregon and Washington. We may have some patchy drizzle along the coastal communities this morning. And we're still watching this low that's sitting out to sea that starting today will begin to trigger a southwesterly flow pattern aloft. Now we're watching that because we still have the big flat fire down in the southwest corner of Oregon. That fire now reported at over 15,000 acres burned, and still, as of the report yesterday afternoon, showing no containment. Now, what this is showing you are areas of smoke. The light blue, kind of barely noticeable haze, but where you get into the yellow and green tones right here, that's that main smoke plume with southwest winds aloft today being thrown up into places like Bend and Sun River, and that may be thick enough smoke to reduce air quality numbers over in Central Oregon today as well. Here's our Wells Fargo vantage point, just a touch of blue up top, but we are seeing a push of morning marine clouds take over the area at this time. We're at 63. That's going to help keep temperatures on the comfortable side. These are the current numbers. 63 Portland, 55 Newport, 58 degrees in Salem. Here's Futurecast showing the cloudiness this morning, and then that will clear out during the day. At the coast, maybe some patchy drizzle, as I mentioned. Temperatures 60s to about 70. Kind of a windy afternoon. Could be some gusts at the coast itself. Along the beaches to about 30 miles per hour. Pretty much light winds here in the valley. Morning cloudiness in Salem, and then afternoon sun's coming. Still warm to hot, 88 degrees, but only 82 up in Longview, where clouds will be solid and they'll last a little bit longer. On our big map, here we go again, no storm chance. The 90s out east and in Central Oregon. Madras at 96 today. 7-day 86, 88, 86 for Portland. And I still think much of next week as we go to commercial break. Look at those 70s on Monday and Tuesday. We'll be back in just a moment.